And welcome to the beer garden in front of the Grand Fig and the Fireless Pit, and let's get right to this brew review. Up this round is Arrogant Bastard Ale, weighing in at 92.8% water, all the way from Escondido, California, and Richmond, Virginia, made in the USA, because that's where California and Virginia are. The Gargoyle. This is one of Stone's premier brews, I guess. This is what Stone Brewing is most known for, is the Arrogant Bastard Ale. It was one of their very first brews, and most well known. And what I like about it is they challenge you to drink this beer. They don't think you're gonna like this beer. Many people do not like this beer, and I like the challenge. All right, speaking of challenges, hey, I want you to tell me your town and state or town and country where you are viewing from. As a matter of fact, I made a note here on the back of my sold out Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review coaster set of where you are watching from. Shout out to Grafton, West Virginia, Ardmore, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Arkansas, checking out the brew review, and Laguna Beach, California, which was where I was last week, and stopped into the Laguna Beer Company, had a try the Canyon Road. It was my first time being in Laguna Beach, California. Fantastic time. So let me know what town and state or town and country you are viewing from. Many requests for the Arrogant Bastard Ale. So let's go ahead and pop the top, see what we got. And we're drinking it out of the Red Label, sold out, a Beer Snob's Cheap Brew Review pint glass. Let's go ahead and give it a pour. Help if you see the... Look at that color. It's almost the color of one of the cheladas I had in one of the latest brew reviews. And while we're pouring and waiting for this head to settle, thank you for your super thanks. Really appreciate it. The super thanks looks like this. It's down below. It's the heart with the, well, it looks like that. It's the heart with the $sign in it. If you don't see that down below, look for the 3 dots, tap that, you'll see super thanks. And it's like a tip jar for the channel. You know, throw in $1 or $2. We appreciate that. I think the biggest one-time drop for the super thanks was like 25 bucks, but you don't have that. We appreciate it, but yeah, $1 or $2 if every person who watches this video, brew review, whether if you like it, tap the super thanks. If you hate it, tap the super thanks. If you're offended by it, tap the super thanks. We appreciate it. We turned that super thanks into more beer and gear for this channel. I'm encouraged. Well, let me just stick the can right into the Arrogant Bastard. But I am encouraged by the look of that head. And I'm always encouraged by good head. But look at that. Almost milkshakey, frothy. Time for the nose, shall we, as that gets ready to settle. Time for the nose. I'm getting notes of rental car, plastic Halloween mask, a fresh, crisp $10 bill straight out of the ATM. They say that this is just packed full of roasted malts, packed full of hops too. I have a very limited, it's get all over the can there. It looks like prom night. A very limited exposure to Stone Brewing, and never had Arrogant Bastard Ale before, but thanks to your suggestions, you know, we picked it up. Not a cheap brew for a 6-pack of pints, around 13 bucks. Well, let's see if this is a good quality beer. I'm encouraged by the head so far, but 13 bucks ain't a cheap brew. We do cheap brews, but we also, we take it up a notch. And I've really throttled back on my beer drinking recently. Only cut back to like 1 day a week. And so at 7.2% hammering this thing back, you know, somebody get ready to catch me back there. All right, okay. Time for the liquid to hit the lips. Cheers. Oh. If you look up Arrogant Bastard Ale to try to find out what hops they use in it, it says classified. That's a lot of hops. Whew, man. Hold up the can. They want to see the can. That is, it's still holding its head. And, you know, sometimes you got to hold the head. That is really, really hoppy. This is out of Escondido, California, I said, and also Richmond, Virginia. I just got back, like I said, from Southern California. Everything's IPA there, practically. Everything's IPA. And so I drank my fair share. I depleted Southern California of most of their IPAs, I think. But when I was there, I had Stone, their iconic one, just the IPA. And it was good quality. It wasn't quite my bag. The taste was a little off. But everything in Southern California is so expensive. A 6-pack of beer in Southern California, the good stuff like this, was around $17, $18. And then they hammer you with a tax per can at it's like 30 cents for a 6-pack, just because it's returnable, recyclable. And then they charge you, I don't know, there's a tax, there's a liquid tax, a can tax. There's if you drink it, that's a tax. If you pour it into a glass, there's a tax for that. It's incredibly overtaxed, Southern California, but that's a whole other thing. Glad I don't live there. Glad I just visited. Had a great time. The people are wonderful. They're really friendly people in Southern California, so it's awesome. And I'm not going to say it's balanced, because you're popped in the jaw with some of the sweetness, and then you're like double tapped with the hops afterwards. So if you don't like hops, you will hate this, because this is just full frontal hop. And if you're into that, you'll definitely be into this. And the number of times they call you a numbskull. I like that. I like that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be rating this out of 5 stars. 5 beer, very good. Brew, not cheap. We've established that already. Again, thank you for your super thanks. Thank you for your reviews, sub, and support. Town and state, town and country where you're viewing from. The taste is of quality. Yeah, definitely. You don't get any add junk in there. I got no rice, got no the corn starch and all that mess that some cheap brews really put in there. I don't get that at all. I get quality. These guys at Stone, it tastes like they're proud of what they put out. Out of 5 stars, Arrogant Bastard Ale, I'm putting you down for a 4.34 out of 5 stars. So good quality. I wouldn't say it's for everybody, because it is very, very hoppy, very, very filling. My stomach is absolutely about to explode. Again, thank you for your views, sub, and support. Check out some more of my brew reviews on this channel. Really appreciate it. And hey, it's a beautiful day here in the beer garden. It's always a beautiful day in the beer garden, where you never drink alone. So you grab yourself a brew and you drink that brew. Cheers.